Hey gang, I'm here today with Jeff Uusitalo from our office, one of our top producing agents. And maybe a week ago, Jeff, you and I sat down, and in our conversation, we started to talk about your business, and we ended the conversation talking about Bold, and talking about Bold coming back to Portland and Vancouver. And so share with me again, and let's have a dialogue about it. Do you plan on taking Bold again?
Absolutely, Cody, and it was really timely last week when we got a chance to chat. I took Bold a year ago, and had great success in terms of my productivity.
And that was the first round we had it. That was back in January of 2010, right?
Right.
Yep. Okay, good.
That was my first experience. All my numbers were up as a direct result of that. I enjoyed it immensely. The problem is that about 3 or 4 months later, I chose not to take it again. And I found as a result of that, my business started flattening out a little bit. And
now, hang on. Now we gotta get this cleared up.
Yeah.
So Jeff took this back in January.
Yeah.
And then when it came back in October, and I happened to be the coach, you chose not to take it.
Right.
So is there an issue? Do we have to get through this?
Yeah. No, we're going to get through this. I love you. Had I known you better, I probably would have just jumped right in.
Oh, good.
But,
okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure it wasn't personal, like it was me.
Nothing to do with you.
Okay.
But I chose not to do it, and I was one of those people I think that thought, okay, I've got the basics now, I understand it, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply it. In reality, what happened is that within just a few months of not having been in Bold, I started going back to my old habits. So I chose not to pursue those things that we all know that we have to do. And as we were talking the other day, you asked me, well, what am I going to do about my business this year that's going to be different? Do I want to have another year like this? And my business last year didn't suck, but it was not anywhere near where it should have been. And I'm going to take Bold again, so I'm excited to do it. And I would just really like to encourage anyone that's taken it before to jump in again and take it. You know that the results are there. We've heard all the statistics about how our business grows directly as a result of doing those things that we need to do. And if any of our partners haven't taken it, they're really missing that out. They're really missing out.
Right before we had this conversation, and we can end with this, was you made the comment to me that it's a conditioning system,
yeah.
And over the course of 8 weeks, it's about changing your habits. And one of the things that you said was that the habits changed, therefore your business changed, and yet they didn't stick. And so over time, Jeff, you shared with me, and thanks for being honest, that you kind of slid back.
Yeah.
So my guess is taking it this time, which will be your second time, you almost immediately start where your habits ended the last time.
Right.
And so you'll be that much further ahead. So you'll go that much deeper during this session.
I'm excited to do that, Cody, and I also was inspired and a little convicted about Gary Keller's video this morning that mentioned we should take it 10 times. I don't think 10 is too much, frankly. After learning what I did last year and having made that choice not to do it, I know what the results of having my business go more flat are. I don't need to repeat that again. So I'm in, and I hope everyone else will do it as well.
That's exciting. Well, we'll see you on April 20th at the Red Lion at Jansen Beach from 9 in the morning until 1. That's the first session, which is totally free. It's been 75% rewritten. So great.
Awesome.